my moisturizer. So I am fresh out the shower. I figured I'd come and do this video for you guys, just because people had been asking me on like Instagram and stuff about my skincare routine. Now it's really short, really simple, and I want to give you guys all the steps that I do. It's only like 3, and then I'll give you guys like a list and the tips of the things that I do to like maintain that, even though the routine isn't like super hard. Okay, so let's get into it. First, I wash my face immediately with this. So this is the Equate brand. Usually I use the Clean and Clear brand. Clean and Clear brand. However, what I tend to do, because I be trying to save my coin, is when I go in the store, I basically compare all the products that they put inside these products that we use, and it's pretty much the same. So this is like, you could say, a dupe for the Clean and Clear deep clarifying face wash that Clean and Clear has. So we use the Equate brand. I, obviously rinse my face with some lukewarm water, and I only put like a dime size, maybe a nickel, a dime, top of the line, face always. Anyway, yeah, so I put a dime size on my fingers, rub it like this, and then rub in this direction, in this motion, all the way around my face. I usually make sure that my hands are clean and my nails are clean when I do it, just because we already have extra oils and dirt on our fingernails and fingertips going on throughout the day, or from using our hands so much. So I always make sure that my hands are clean, and then lukewarm water, dime size on my fingertips, rub together, and apply in a circular motion. When I'm done, I pretty much just run my hands under the water a little bit, and then do it a little bit more vigorously. Creates a lot more suds and a lot more bubbles. Right now I'm not using the little brushes that everybody has, like the little motorized brushes with the like huge face on it with the bristles. I don't use that, just because I always use exfoliating. I make sure that I get the exfoliating face wash, and then the little micro beads do all the work for me. Okay, so then my next step, which is I haven't done yet, so I'm gonna show you guys, is I wash my face, rub and cleanse my face with this after I wash it. Okay, this is Witch Hazel. This is the Dickinson's brand. Now, I have been using Witch Hazel since like freshman year in high school. I live and die by this. This is probably like the biggest thing that I use in my routine that kind of gets me the results that I have. And because I'm so strict about what I do and what I do with my face, I haven't had a lot of like acne and bad things like that. And so this is what I've used to kind of keep that from happening and help with my tone in my face. The pigment, the color, has been this. First, I apply it with cotton balls. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I do that. First, I take a cotton ball, I separate it just a little. Okay, you can see it's still kind of, firm, but it's just separated a little bit. And then I apply just a little, okay? And I start with my, the top of my forehead. Circular motions. And I go all the way up to my hairline, just because you already have natural oils and stuff and sweat that comes from there. So I always make sure that I'm getting all of it, okay? The whole forehead. Always come down, okay? Make sure I get in good here. Try not to miss anything, just because, I'm trying to remove as much dirt as I can. even over my eyebrows, like this whole forehead section, okay? And that's my one cotton ball. So as you can see, once again, I'm gonna show you. Pull it just a little bit, and my face, my cheek. Circular motions always under the eyes, because that's where a lot of buildup and like sweat comes, especially if you have like oily skin. So always make sure I stay around here. This is where sweat drops. And I noticed that for me, I have a lot of like, I get a lot of sensitivity with bumps right around here, patches, especially if I'm out in the heat. So I always make sure I pay a little bit more attention to this portion. It helps level it out. Over the eyes, sweat gets over here too, and dirt, especially if you wear makeup. So don't neglect, okay? All the way down the side of your cheek, okay? Dirt, as you can see, okay? You guys, I really just make sure that I get in good here, just because this is removing all the extra layer of dirt that your face wash might not have gotten. So that is like super important to me. Even if you wash it, it's just, for me, it's just not enough. I gotta make sure that the dirt is gone. So this is what I do, okay? And as time goes on, it might get a little less, like you'll start seeing less debris and stuff coming off. So that's what I aim for. And for me, my face looks clear, but I have a lot of small bumps on my face, and especially in this area and around my mouth and in here. So I always make sure that I'm like paying extra attention to those areas, just because they're problem areas for me. And I know that if there are bumps there, that means that there is dirt present. So I always make sure that I'm trying to clean those areas and make sure that I get as much dirt out of those areas as possible. So down my nose, that's also an issue for me. So I make sure that I am constantly cleaning it, especially here because I have a nose ring. So whatever dirt buildup is there, I try to remove it, back down and around. Okay, especially I make sure that when I'm using this, I pay super good attention to the areas that I know are my problem areas. And this thing has been like saved my life, okay? And I've been using this since 9th grade. My aunt told me about it and I never went back, okay? You know how like we put makeup on and stuff, and if you're a beginner and you just put makeup on right here, then you look like you have 2 different tones of skin. So I make sure that I pay attention to this area too, just because your hair's down, you get hair on your neck, you go outside, you might get sun irritation on your neck, something might mess with the pigmentation of your skin. Like this helps tone things out and clean things up. So especially like my neck is a huge area that I pay attention to, because sweat gets in there, and hair products and makeup and stuff like that. So always go down behind the ears, always, okay? Make sure that I get all the way down, especially if I know that's where I put makeup or you know, anything type of product that could build up, create sweat, create dirt, bumps, acne, whatever you call it, whatever you have, it could cause that. And the dirtiest one I have, see, this for me, step number 3, my moisturizer. So me and my best friend like used to use Pond's. I think she still does. I definitely used to use it. However, again, I reiterate my coins. I switched to the Equate brand. Once again, I go into the store, whatever the products that I used to use, I find products that are similar to it, and I try to, it's because it comes in a box. I read the back label, just like on my face wash back label, but this comes in like a small box, so there's no back label on the actual product. However, It's the Equate Beauty brand, Walmart brand. And it says on here, compared to Pond's dry facial cream, my face be feeling soft. So yeah, I only take about this much. Dot it on my face and on my neck. Why? Because my skin that I just cleaned needs to have moisturizer. And this is how I apply. Go down, circular motion, okay? All the way in, around my neck. Plus it has SPF in it, and I believe 15. So I try to use that as well, obviously, for protection from the sun. So all the way down, right? And then I come up here and meet it all the way around. Never miss a spot, okay? Nose all the way up, all the way around. And then come in with the eyes. Don't neglect your eyelids and stuff like that just because every part of your face needs moisture, okay? So that's my routine. That's how I do it. After that, that's it, okay? So I can go ahead and start talking to you guys about my tips on how I sustain this skin that I have, okay? So I know by heart because I live and breathe and die by that. One, when I'm putting moisturizer on, I always go in an upward motion. Skin has elasticity in it, okay? And as we age, skin ain't where it used to be when you were a young chicken, okay? Spring chicken. It's just not. So I always, instead of using like collagen and all those different types of skin enhancing products, I bring blood flow to my skin. Upward motion, okay? Put pressure, causes heat, where it gets heat, where the blood flows to, right? So that's one of my tips. Upward motion, never downward motion. You're bringing that elasticity down in your skin, and that's not what you want, okay? That's my other aunt taught me that, and I, girl, upward from day one since she told me, okay? So, and then step 2, the tip is I do not let people touch my face. Like when I first met my husband in high school, that was like the one thing. I was like, don't touch my face. Like, don't do this to kiss me, and don't do this and try to look in my eyes. Like, don't touch my face. Okay? My skin is like super important. Don't touch it. I almost was like, if I could put a cage around it, like, please do not come anywhere near my face. I didn't let my boyfriend touch it. I didn't let my mom, I didn't let anybody, I did not let anybody touch my face, okay? That's something like I'm constantly trying to keep it clean. Especially now that I'm older and I have a kid and I have, you know, like it's harder. I can't just be like, don't touch my face, you know, she doesn't understand. Whatever I do, no matter what it is, I make sure that at night, I do not go to bed unless I wash my face. Wash my face, put this on it, apply my moisturizer. Like, this is my routine. I do not step outside of it, okay? Consistency. So, tip number 3, okay? I always make sure that I rarely ever wear my hair down. Just because I know that I have curly hair and I use hair products which have oils and different type of chemicals or whatever they put in it, I don't want to take a chance on that getting in my face any more than it would if I started sweating and it came out of my hair onto my skin. So I am huge about keeping my hair up. I very rarely ever wear it down. It's always in a bun, protective style, because I don't need any more product getting on my skin other than the moisturizer, okay? And that already has its own types of oils in it, even if it's oil-free, okay? It's got a greasy texture to it, so there's something in it, okay? That's my routine. It's very simple, but I stay consistent with it. Face will break out when I get on my cycle. That is probably the only time, really. And if it is, it's like small bumps, or it's like one huge bump one place or two, or when I'm under a lot of stress. I also noticed that my skin starts going up and down when I stop eating healthy. I eat healthy and I'm very strict about it, but like even when I wasn't, like I still made sure that I kept my routine consistent. I made sure that I drank, you guys, plenty of water. I cannot say that enough. Water, okay? That'll save you, okay? Moisture cleanses your body. So just, yeah, okay? So that's what I do. If you guys have any other questions, you guys want to know in more in depth, any types of products that I may have used, I can definitely talk to you guys about it. Reach out to me, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Talk to me in the comments. This is self-love. This is a community. This is what I'm all about. Right here, follow me on Instagram, tmacdeboss, okay? I will leave my tags down below so you guys can go ahead and follow your girl and talk to me and ask me all types of questions. I will be there. Bye.